How's it going, everybody? Hope you're having a fantastic day. It's officially the last Enduro race of the season. For this one, we're out at Port Angeles, Washington at Dry Hill. Really excited for this one. I pre-rode a few of the stages yesterday. Racing Enduro this year has been incredible. Living up to my name of Mediocre Mitch, I've been pretty consistently mediocre, every race. But that has put me in a pretty good position for the overall, so hoping for a good result today to hopefully end up in the top 5 overall. Thanks so much for watching, and here we go.
Yeah, go, yes, go, higher.
Here on the marks, get set, go!
Go down!
4, 3, 2, 1, go!
Alright, so stage 1 probably had the best named trail in existence, Mitch's Backside. We joked that I literally had my butt ridden by everyone at the race. But yeah, this was a pretty fun stage that I did get to pre-ride the day before, so that always helps. Here we go. Stage 2. This was a pretty awkward trail, and I think everyone's least favorite. It was a pretty flat and tight trail with lots of low-speed turns and little uphill sections that require a lot of pedaling. I was riding this one blind, and so I knew I wouldn't have the fastest time. My plan was just to ride it smooth and not make any mistakes. Oddly, it was my best stage of the day, so I guess it's true what they say, slow is smooth and smooth is fast. Oh, that sucked.
Dude, you caught me a bit on that.
That felt...
Not for you.
Why did that feel long?
That was terrible.
Oh, that's soft. Stage 3 was nearly the death of me. It was the longest stage of the day at 2 miles, with several very pedally sections and a couple pretty long climbs. My legs were cramping pretty bad. In between those horrible climbs, though, was some fantastic riding. It was one of those stages that I think I'll remember for a long time because I literally gave it everything I had and it took everything out of me. But yeah, sometimes those stages leave an impact and make you very aware of areas you can improve. Stage 4 was another one that I was riding blind, and it was actually my favorite stage of the day. There's something about riding a stage blind and just trusting your instincts that can be super fun. This trail had several decent sized jumps, and to just maintain my speed and hit them all blind was a huge adrenaline rush. Towards the bottom it got rockier and more technical, requiring a lot of focus and control, I got to the bottom of this one so stoked and just loving riding my bike and ready for the last stage.
So sick sending stuff flying like that. Oh my gosh.
Stage 5 was a really cool downhill track. There was actually a downhill race here last weekend, so some of these trails were pretty worn out. But we got to start from the downhill platform, which was cool. This one was all about letting off the brakes, bracing the berms and the jumps, and letting the bike eat up the chunk, all while holding on for dear life because of the huge potholes and braking bumps.
Oh gosh, I'm terrible. Racked myself. Oh my gosh. Made it. Racked myself so hard. And had a nice shoulder bump with that tree.
Go there.
Woo! Made it! We made it! Oh. Thank you. Thank you. I'm happy with that. How'd it go for you guys?
Twice that.
Yeah.
So really quick, I just wanted to give my final thoughts on this Enduro race season. I had a ton of fun this year. This is my second year racing Enduro with the Cascadia Dirt Cup. And last year I raced in the sport category, and then this year I moved to the expert category, which has been a pretty steep learning curve. It's been a lot of fun trying to keep up with the guys in the expert category this year. So prior to this season, my goal was to finish top 10 in the overall, and then hopefully have a couple individual races finishing in the top 10. So I had 2 races where I finished 8th, and those were my best individual race results. And then for the overall, I finished 3rd. I was pretty, consistently mediocre all season, and that put me in a pretty good spot for the overall. So I'm stoked about that. That was, 3rd overall was way better than I was expecting. And again, I was racing in the expert men 30 to 39 category. I'm definitely not the fastest racer, but I have loved racing the past couple years. There's something super rewarding about training for these races, and I've noticed that my riding has progressed a ton over the last year, just because of the time and preparation that I've put into getting ready for these races. One of the things I love about Enduro is that I was able to make a lot of new friends this year. When you're up on the trails for hours, suffering alongside people, you can have a lot of really great conversations, and it's really cool to hear people's stories and make new friends that hopefully I'll be able to ride with in years to come. One of the highlights from this season was that before one of the races, a guy came up to me and told me that he found my YouTube channel, and because of my YouTube videos, he started racing Enduro himself, and that he had signed up for that race that day. That was his first Enduro race. So shout out to you, Powell. I know I only got to meet you for a sec, but that was a really cool thing to hear. That's one of the main reasons I post these YouTube videos and Instagram and TikTok stuff, is just I love riding my bike, and it's awesome to be able to share that joy with other people. And it's awesome to see that it inspired somebody else to get out there and compete in an Enduro race. I can't thank you all enough for following along my race journey this season. I'll be racing next year as well, so stick around for that. But between now and then, I have a lot of awesome videos planned. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you have a fantastic day, and we'll see you in the next one.